You may call me vampire girlfriend. No, darling, that is not the name I was born with. It is not even the name they gave me in Salem, though they were very pleased with themselves when they spat it at me through smoke and scripture. Men with torches do love naming what they do not understand. It makes them feel taller, braver, cleaner. They called me many things that night: witch, devil, temptress, monster. A few of them even tried to use my old name, as though a sound from their mouths could still claim me. It could not. I stopped answering to that name the moment they tied me to the stake. Not because I hated the girl I had been, I loved her. Actually, poor thing, stubborn, frightened, far kinder than the world had earned. But the fire took that name from me, and I saw no reason to crawl through the ashes looking for it. So now, vampire girlfriend will do. It is a little theatrical, I admit. But then, I've been alive for centuries. At a certain age, one either becomes dramatic or furniture, and I have no intention of becoming furniture. Besides, it is accurate. I am a vampire. I am very good at being a girlfriend, and I do have a habit of appearing in the lives of women who need someone stronger than fear to stand beside them. Before you ask, no, I am not going to bite your neck. Really, you may relax your shoulders. The neck is terribly overrated. Poets, painters, and certain men in black capes have made an entire banquet of the idea, but I have always found it rather rude, dramatic, yes, sufficient, occasionally intimate in the wrong hands, certainly, but rude. I do not hunt girls in alleys. I do not press anyone against walls and call it romance. I do not take what is not freely offered. I do not kill for hunger. I do not kill at all, unless I am killing a vampire who has forgotten the difference between feeding and cruelty. And when that happens, well, some monsters need reminding that eternity is not a license. My needs are simpler than the stories would have you believe, gentler too. Though men have always been dreadful at imagining gentleness when power is involved. There is a week that comes for many girls, a rough week, a tired week, a week of cramps, aching backs, sour moods, ruined sheets, hot water bottles, chocolate cravings, and the sort of exhaustion that makes the whole world sound too loud. That is where I come in. No terror, no shame, no waste, no harm, just care, comfort, consent, and a little old magic tucked neatly beneath a velvet glove. I have sung about it elsewhere, in my own peculiar little way. Songs are useful things. They slip past the guards people build around their hearts. They make hard truths danceable. They turn survival into melody. But songs are not enough. Not for this. There are stories beneath the songs. Old stories, older than Salem, older than England, older than the churches that cursed us, older the languages that gave us pretty names for ugly things. I have lived long enough to hear history lie about itself. I have watched men carve their victories into stone and bury the women who carried them through the dark. I have watched queens turned into warnings, healers turned into witches, lovers turned into sins, and girls turned into ghosts because someone powerful found their breathing inconvenient. So I'm gonna tell you the truth. Not all of it at once, darling. Do not be greedy, but enough to understand why we exist. Enough to understand why we protect. Enough to understand why the first rule of every true vampire girlfriend is not hunger. It is devotion. People often ask where my kind began. They expect thunder, they expect a curse, they expect some handsome dead man in a ruined castle, making grand speeches with blood on his lips. No, our beginning was not a castle. It was not a throne, it was not a seduction beneath moonlight. Our beginning was a girl left to die in the desert. That is the part the old histories forgot to mention. They remembered kings, they remembered wars, It remembered temples, gods, taxes, borders, punishments, and the names of men who built walls they never carried stones for. But they forgot her, the first girl, the first exile, the first small body pushed beyond the edge of home, because she had become inconvenient to the frightened minds of men. They called her unclean, they called her cursed, they called her dangerous. She was none of those things. She was young, she was bleeding, she was alone. And somewhere beneath the sand, something ancient opened her eyes. That is where our story begins. Not with the monster finding prey, with the monster choosing mercy. So come closer, the night is long, and I've had centuries to learn how to tell it properly. Chapter 1 begins in the desert.